Hey everyone, it's Riley, and today I'm going to set up February in my bullet journal. So a goal that I have here on my channel is to, yes, make bullet journal pages that are pretty to look at and that I enjoy using, but also to make these pages accessible and doable for all of you. Even if you don't have tons of stationery or tons of time or tons of what you consider to be natural artistic ability, I hope that you can watch this video, look at this theme, and apply it to your own journal if you would like to. So if you do that, definitely head over to my Instagram account. It's linked down below and you can tag me. I would love to see your recreations of this February theme. So go ahead and grab a few colored markers and a black pen. If you want to add in some white gel pen or some washi tape or anything like that, you can definitely do that as well. And I will have all of my favorite supplies, my journals, my markers, stamps, all of that linked down in the description in case you're curious about any of those. I also do want to mention that I am working on a bullet journal for one of you to win to use in 2023. So I'm going to post a video right up here. I did this same thing last year. I gave away a journal for one of my subscribers to use in 2022, and I'm doing the same thing. So all of my 2022 themes, including today's theme, will be featured in that journal. So if you're interested in winning that journal or you're interested in just getting more bullet journal inspiration, I would love to have you join me here on my channel by subscribing. So here's the bullet journal that I'll be using for the first half of 2022. It is an Archer and Olive journal. I love their products, and as I mentioned, I do have a discount code for them down in the description. So if you've been around my channel for a while, the first thing you'll probably notice about this theme is that I'm really breaking from the trend. So normally I'm very drawn to like muted tones, especially sort of muted greens and oranges and browns, but this time I decided to go for more of a brighter theme, and the main reason for that is just because recently I got some fun new Tombow colors from Stationery Pal and I wanted to give them some use. So I will have these colors linked below along with the discount code for Stationery Pal. I find they have the best prices on Tombow markers, so that's kind of my go-to place for those. But I also decided to do a dinosaur theme, and you may remember last February I also did a dinosaur theme. So honestly, I don't really know which one is my favorite yet. I feel like it should be this one because I just did it, and I feel like I should be super proud of it because it's my new dinosaur theme. But I really loved my other one. It did use those more muted tones, and so I feel like it was more me, especially in the color palette, but I did have a lot of fun putting this one together. And I do think that it's quite a simple theme to recreate. As you can see, I didn't do like any sketching out things in advance. I did practice the dinosaur doodle on a paper before this, but really all of this was just done freehand. I like to go straight in with markers, and most of the shapes and stuff that I'm using are really easy to pull together. So for this cover page, I'm doing kind of one main dinosaur in the middle and then a bunch of little doodles, and only the dinosaur is going to be outlined to kind of make it pop from the rest. So for the headings here, I'm doing kind of a like messy printed font, and I am using my Tombow Fudenosuke, so it's a brush tip pen, and that works really nice for this font because yes, it is printing, but it still has like thicker downstrokes and thinner upstrokes like I would do with my calligraphy and other lettering styles. So a brush tip pen works really well for lettering like this. So that's it for the title page, and probably the biggest thing that I'm changing in February is I've really condensed the number of pages that I'm using. So normally at the beginning of the month, I'll set up like 3 2-page spreads for like 6 pages total. But this month in February, I'm actually only doing these 2 pages that you see right here and then the next 2. So I'm really condensing it. I kind of got rid of like my monthly reflections and goals and highlights and that kind of stuff. Those things have moved out of this journal. I still have a place to write about that kind of stuff, but it's not here. So now over on this left side here, I'm going to jump straight into my task list. So I always love to have some kind of big master task list at the beginning of the month because my bullet journal one of the main things that I use it for anyways is for keeping track of my work tasks and my other tasks. So that's what I've got here. I'm going to have two different boxes here. The first one will be for work tasks, the second for other tasks. And on the far side, or the right side of each box, there is a column highlighted in gray. And that column is where I'm going to write the week number that I want to complete this in. So week 1, 2, 3, or 4. So that way I can just kind of have a big running task list and then write down which week I want to complete that task in. So that's it. Moving on to the next page here. Like I said, this setup is going to be pretty quick because this is the only other page that I'm doing. And this is my calendar page. So I'm not really changing much here. I really love the way that my calendar functions in my life. So the calendar spacing that I always do is 5 dot grid spaces wide by 6 spaces tall. So this still leaves tons of space over in that margin that I'm going to use, and you'll see that very soon. But it also leaves nice big boxes so that I've got room to write multiple events in each day. So this is kind of my go-to spacing here. So now that the calendar part is done, I'm doing some more doodles and a little title at the top. And this was supposed to be a T-Rex. I did not practice this doodle in advance, and I feel like I gave my T-Rex like a hunchback. It looks more like one of the monsters from Monsters, Inc. I feel like his name is Randall, like the purple one, where how he's kind of like always hunched over and looking really like not trustworthy. I feel like that's kind of what this T-Rex reminds me of. But anyways, just another quick little dinosaur doodle up in the corner, and I have been outlining all of the dinosaurs in my Mr. Pen black fine liners, but other than that, nothing has been outlined. I really love doing themes that don't involve much outlining because it seriously takes like twice as long to color something in and add all the outlines and stuff. So I just like to keep it nice and quick and just draw shapes that don't always need to be outlined. So moving over to the margin here, I've got my YouTube content tracker up at the top. So I post videos every Tuesday and Friday. So I've got every Tuesday and Friday listed in that box. And then I'm just going to write in which videos will be going live that day. So the final element on this page here is going to be a daily sort of focus or priority box. So I do work from home. I do this bullet journal stuff full time, like videos and Etsy and all that kind of stuff. So I like to kind of have different things to focus on for different days of the week. Otherwise, I find, I don't know, it can be hard to be motivated sometimes when I'm just sitting at the same desk all day long. So I'll choose some days in February, like for example, Monday and Thursday or something might be custom bullet journal days. And then Wednesday might be a YouTube day. Tuesday might just be like an odds and ends, housework sort of day. You know, I just like to kind of switch it up like that so that it can help me really prioritize the important things and not let things slip through the cracks. So that's what this section is. It's only got 6 spots because I've combined the weekend. I don't typically work tons on the weekend, but I always end up having a few little work tasks that I do want to get done. So that is it for this February setup. I am going to do a quick flip through and then I'll show you the giveaway bullet journal and the progress that has been made there. So I've got my title and my calendar, and this journal coming up here is one of the Artist Loft journals from Michaels. and this is what I will be using as the giveaway journal. So I'll be giving it away at the end of 2022, probably in November sometime. And I have already set up the yearly pages, the January pages, they all match my own. And now I'm going to show you the February one. So we've got a title and a memories page. Then we've got a calendar with a big notes section on the side. And all of the weekly layouts are going to be different. So this one is quite minimal. Some months are a bit more decorated, a bit more exciting. But yeah, that's kind of how this journal is going to work for 2023. And one of you will be able to win that here on my channel later in the year. Thank you all so much for joining me to set up February in my journal. I hope that you liked this theme, and I hope to see you in the next video.